YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey man, is anybody from G-Unit going to step up to spin the block for 50 Cent? Somebody go find Olivia, Kid, The Game, anybody besides Ayo. We cannot keep letting these guys attack 50 Cent any longer. And if you're T.I., this right here is what you call the perfect storm. You got an album coming out soon, you just put out a single, and now you're beefing with one of the most popular rappers ever. So it's no wonder why T.I.'s new single, Let 'Em Know, has been shooting up the charts on Billboard. Right now, Let 'Em Know is number 43 on Billboard Hot 100 charts. So it's no wonder why 50 Cent is now starting to pull back from going at T.I. He's realizing that he's making his name hot once again and also in turn helping him sell records. 50 Cent commented on a post from a couple days ago that says he respectfully asked T.I. to stay away from him, and this was back in 2021. 50 went in the comment section to accuse T.I. of clout chasing. He says T.I. knows this. He's just trying to sell a record. Now, here's my thing. 50 Cent did not have to engage T.I. in anything. You could have just let him talk on interviews. You could have just let him get his shit off. But the moment that you decided to engage with him, that's when all bets were off. Now, today on the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 906, make sure you guys go check it out on Spotify. Joe and the guys not only gave T.I. his props for this diss record, but they also admitted this is exactly how you defeat 50. Here's what Joe said.
Because I was saying Mark is able to tell the truth on these 50 Cent topics because he ain't never sleptwalked nowhere. So 50 ain't going to wake up and post him naked every day for the next month. 1. 2, 50 ain't in the library. We ain't bumping into Mark at.
That's fair.
That's true.
That's fair.
So go ahead and set it off. Let these niggas know.
Well, Ice, you want to tell them what happened?
Well, all right, so T.I.'s been calling 50 Cent out for verses. This has been going on since COVID, actually. He feels, you know, his catalog stands up best against 50, and he can beat him in the verses. So he called him out again, and...
Where do y'all stand on that?
What?
Because I know everybody's about to have something to say about 50 and his behavior. But where do y'all stand on somebody consistently calling somebody out to play that's not looking to pick up the phone?
That's hip-hop.
Well,
Yeah.
According to T.I., which he said on $1 Million Worth of Game, he gave an interview about this. And he specifically said, I bumped into 50 in L.A. We talked about it. He said, let's do it. He said, I'm going to go out in public and talk about it first and then pull you in.
I'm learning more and more that people don't really know how to read superstar talk.
Especially in L.A.
Here we go again with that's superstar talk. Yeah, oh yeah, man, let's do it. Yeah. When somebody in your face saying something that you don't give a fuck about, they do to me all the time. Hey, Joe, man, we should do a pod, me and you. Oh yeah, man, sure, let's do it.
That means move.
That's how easy it is.
I didn't believe that story when I first heard it, just because 50's the kind of person that if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And he's kind of made it clear back in the mid-2000s when he was dissing T.I. and calling him out for the charge he caught and you know how that case went. He kind of made it clear where he stood with T.I. So I don't and during the COVID times when he was asked about it, he was just like, yo, I'm not doing that. Don't leave me alone. I don't want to do it. So if I don't fuck with you and I said I don't want to do it, leave me alone. I don't see
That's
50
why
now
I
turning
asked
around
y'all
saying
about somebody consistently calling out somebody who clearly don't give a fuck about versus.
But ain't even I don't give. But
Let me
I'm
ask
talking
you
about the person that has shown I don't fuck with you.
That's true.
And don't give a fuck about verses.
But if I saw you post that and you said X, Y, or Z, then is the person, again, I don't know what happened, I'm just being objective. If I saw you after that and you said, yo, yeah, let's do it, and I say, all right, cool, I'm a hype it up. I'm gonna hype it up and put some smoke behind it and then bring you in on it.
Yeah.
And even if you was bullshitting, I don't know you bullshitting.
It's his request. He's putting out memes and videos and stuff, and then he just starts putting Tiny up there.
Yes.
That's way outside the lines.
It's very outside the lines.
Y'all know I feel like that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also know that 50 don't feel like I feel.
Yeah, he don't care.
He don't feel like I feel. I think kids, your wife, your family, I'm not never playing like that with nobody.
Me neither.
He don't feel like that.
But, right. To me, though, it's like, if we're gonna play like that, and I don't think you ever should, it should be in response to somebody else playing like that. At this point, T.I. still hadn't said or done nothing to warrant that. You called him a rat.
Mm-hmm.
He responded by saying, I don't respect this dude anymore. I don't even want to be on stage with him, because in another interview, they're like, would you still? He's like, I don't want to be on stage with dude. I don't respect for him. We called him a duck, which apparently in Atlanta is some shit you don't want to be.
He said a lot.
He did.
I feel like people kind of have figured out that rapping is just how you do this with 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not.
Because you're not gonna rap.
He's not gonna rap.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So the rapping kind of just settles all with him.
But this version of rapping is a little different than the other rapping we've seen. Like, because again, he's telling him, "I'm with that too.
Sure.
Be clear. I'm talking to you in a song, but I'm with this."
It's like, yo, dog, everybody's scared of you. I ain't.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's a better place to fight him because Instagram, he's going to win that.
He's going to win, hands down.
Yeah.
Not everybody care about that, yo.
That's true, too.
Right.
The 50 shit is tough, dog, because he's a star. Like, he's a star. He's a big star. You're not gonna catch him. You're not gonna catch him and do something to him, and it'll be more likely that he has people where you are before you have people where he is.
Right.
That's just as people are going about life, like not even on a plan. Like, Ja really went to go perform at the shit.
Yeah.
And niggas like, oh, word. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough to deal with.
It is.
You got to be ready to deal with all that comes with this stupid shit.
And I think that's the other reason, like you were saying, why people don't say much about him, is that. Niggas don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, that's bully shit. That's the shit. That's actually shit T.I.'s rapping about. It's bully shit. That's what I don't like about it. Like, and we. I mean, I'm a fan of 50. I'm a fan of T.I. You know what I mean? It's not about the music. It's about just like, we ain't got to move this way. Like, you won. You up. You survived all this shit in life. You successful. Like,
Both of them.
yeah, just enjoy. But I'm talking about the 50. Like, enjoy
Sure,
the
sure,
shit. T.I. seems to enjoy it. Sometimes with 50, as an outside observer, as a fan, it looks like almost like, are you happy? Like, it's like there always has to be a somebody to fuck with. There always has to be somebody to
See, I think that's where you get the happiness from.
and
I'm not.
I don't want to psychoanalyze him, but
I'm not gonna go that far.
I don't think you're wrong.
Before you get to him being a bully, he's sensitive.
A lot of bullies are.
And he'll tell you that. But knowing that, you kind of just, like, all of them interviews T.I. did, if you know you're talking about somebody who's sensitive and on a different type of time, like, that person's gonna react this way. Like, because 50 will say, I don't fuck with nobody that's not fucking with me.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hear that. But let's say, if your theory is right, and you're 50, then you know that you was blowing smoke up when you told T.I. let's go do this.
Oh, for sure.
So then,
Not doing
why
no
you
fucking verses, nigga.
Then you shouldn't be sensitive when T.I.'s out there saying let's do the verses, because T's only doing the shit that I told him to go do.
Then we got to fight too if you put out a diss record and it's chock full of disses, and I start to feel like that you wanted to say some of this stuff to me for a while.
Oh, those are the best.
Like,
disses.
this diss track feel like he just had a lot that he needed to say to 50 Cent. Because he in the track talking about New York, y'all gonna defend y'all king on this one. I never know nobody to call 50 Cent the king of New York. I've never heard that before.
He said it.
I haven't heard that one time in my rap life.
Maybe
He said
in
it.
03.
I'm about to say maybe when the album was out.
He said it and
Get
ran
Rich
around
was-
saying he was the king, though. So,
He did have an album or mixtape called
Forever King.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying he's
Niggas
ran with
wasn't
the,
calling him the king when he had that out.
I know
No, that was-
niggas
yeah, that
wasn't,
was-
but he crowned just the same way. Wasn't nobody calling T.I. the king until he called himself the king of the South.
But niggas jumped on the
No,
bandwagon.
niggas was calling him the king after he said it.
After that. So he's like, all right, and ain't nobody else called themselves king
Why
of New
is
York.
T.I. looking at 50 like he's the king of New York?
Because he called he
know if he
crowned
really
himself
said.
king, man.
I don't think he
whatever.
thinks he's the king as opposed to Jay or as opposed to whoever. I don't think he thinks that. I think that's a good argument
I don't think
for a battle.
50 Cent gives enough of a fuck about anything in music.
I don't either.
Now, there's one point that I gotta disagree with Joe on. This was not just a Hollywood run-in that these two guys had and they talked about verses. These guys were spending a lot of time together with each other, trying to sell their new television show. 50 Cent and T.I. were both going to be executive producers on a brand new show. And as a matter of fact, T.I. was actually going to be the star of that show. So these guys definitely had some kind of relationship with each other, and T.I. actually thought they were building a friendship. If you're working with somebody to develop a show, best believe you're going to be spending a good amount of time with that person, which is probably why T.I. felt betrayed after 50 Cent did not follow up with their plans. Which now brings us to where we are right now in 2026. 2 diss records in and 1 from his son King. And on top of that, all kinds of lines have been crossed on both sides. So now where do we go from here? Some people want to see 50 get in the booth and rap. Other people feel like it's completely useless. No matter what happens on 50's side, best believe T.I. is going to be taken full advantage. I would not be surprised if he drops a 3rd diss record this week. You guys get in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.